about your job and why you're here?
Yeah, so I'm an environmental scientist. I work for an environmental organisation. Until a couple of years ago, I worked for the Environment Agency for over 30 years. So I'm an environmental specialist that deals predominantly in contamination and pollution issues.
Can you tell us a bit about the environmental impacts of this?
Yeah, well, the immediate impacts would have been the concern about air pollution, obviously, as the materials were burnt off yesterday. But obviously, when you put out a fire of that size, there's always going to be fire water and fire foam that's running off from the site. A lot of that will have been contained on a site like this, and we noticed that they've got specialists here on site this morning sucking up what was left of the residues. But we've also seen evidence that some of those residues escaped into a nearby river. They have put protection measures in place to try and capture the foam, but any dissolved substance would have entered into the aquatic habitat, so that might cause problems downstream.
Tell us a little about how they could have mitigated the pollution.
They might have had to have better fire systems that would have kicked in, fixed fire systems that might have kicked in before the fire brigade were able to get here, perhaps. On a lot of sites they would have that sort of thing, but it doesn't seem to be that they had them in place here.
Tell us a little bit about the impacts that you know of this fire.
Well, as I say, the immediate impacts, which is why people were asked to close their windows and doors, would have been the concerns about air pollution of burning fuel, the coolant that was used to cool the transformers and the pipework that was here. And I gather that's what went up in flames yesterday after an explosion set it off.
Tell us a little about your opinions of the way they've dealt with this fire.
I think they've dealt with it as best they can. Obviously, there was an urgent response from all the relevant emergency services. The fact that there are booms on the river show that the Environment Agency or others specialising in pollution control have been involved as well. So all the first responders across the board